Hello everyone, and it's Small Timmy Wonderful again to bring you some good quality news. Well, besides the fact, my general gaming preference is basically very retro, very old school, and very genuine and very true. My older half-brother, who will not be named at this time, or not in the future, is that him and his dad owned a NES and an SNES, and during the time I was still a toddler, we also had a Genesis, which I love all those things. Then later, my first console was Sony PlayStation, so I know a lot about video games, and I'll have to get back to my girl later. But anyway, yeah, my next and second console was an Ice Blue N64 around like 1999, I think. It's been a while. But other than that, I rebought an N64, the original black, and then recently the light turns on, but there's no picture, so I take it broke. Anyway, my next console after the N64 was the Nintendo GameCube, which I got Super Smash Bros. Melee. So yeah, had a lot of fun with that as well. And it took many years before I could even get a PS2. I wanted a PS2 during the time I was 13 because, well, Mega Man X7 and everything, because Mega Man at the time was generally just an exclusive to only the PlayStation. Except when, well, you guys know, the Anniversary Collection was released on all three consoles, for GameCube, for PS2, and Xbox. It's just, I had the GameCube one. Those controls were difficult, but I still managed to beat all 8 of them. It's like, couldn't there have been a setting for the GameCube so that it'd be better to compare us? Guess not. But it would have been nice. And I'm surprised that the GameCube version for both versions of Mega Man Anniversary Collection and the Mega Man X Collection on GameCube are worth so much. I'm like, man, that's not fair. But during the time when I was 18, I finally got my PS2 Slim, but eventually that broke after like 3 years, maybe 4. Yeah, broke about 3 years after. So that was back in 2011. Or was it 2012? Oh, well, don't remember. Then, later in time, one of my best friends offered me his original Xbox, and I bought it for $85 with a ton of games. So, yeah, that's a good thing. And oh yeah, also when I turned 19, that's when I got a Nintendo Wii. Or, actually for my 20th birthday I got a Wii. And another great big win is Super Smash Bros. Brawl. That was awesome. And it turns out I'm a beast with Marth, so if you saw somebody that was pretty vicious with Marth, that'd be me. Small Timmy Wonderful. Just, I don't have a Wii U yet, or a PS4, but right now and then, oh yeah, that's right. 3 years ago, I got a Xbox 360, and I was running with that for a while, and then, yeah, Alpha Omega Sin got his console, the PS3. Man, the PS3 is awesome because it got, one, Misadventures of Tron, which don't ever forget that it's $5.99 on PSN. And if you want to spend $40 and then $30 on all the DLC, is Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn, the 4th game in the series, which the game has splendid graphics and it's actually really fun. Don't ever forget it. So that shows that I'm really otaku because, well, I like anime and everything. And I like generally all the games. I'm a true gamer. It's because, well, And my very first game I remember was Duck Hunt. I was good at that. Not so good at Mario. But then again, I was only 3, so how would I know? My finger was better suited for a gun. And then when it came to Zelda, I became more of a bladed person, so I like swords better. But don't get me started. Knives are too close and personal. Something you never want to do in a zombie apocalypse is get too close to a zombie with a knife. And also, the survival's guide is don't confront zombies, run away. But anyway, that's generally all of my preferences, is that I like them all. And rest in peace, Sega, for actually bringing forth the Sega Genesis and the Dreamcast through all those tough years, but we as the fans say that we believe you can pull through and make another great game. Hopefully another Bayonetta 3, man. Yeah. And, yeah. That's basically me, a simple-minded person that just wants them all, except for I might not get an Xbox One. Who knows? But I like PS4 and Wii U. But yeah. This current generation is all about the waiting game, so that's all I gotta say about that. But now you know what kind of games I like, except for, well, you already knew about the retro part, so I'm gonna sign off for now, and you guys take care. Bye-bye.